Okay. Hello, everybody. Take these off. My braces. Sure, I don't have any slobber on me. Okay. I'm trying to do a video about WrestleMania. I'm talking about random wrestling stuff. Okay. WrestleMania shapes up to be decent. Decent, yeah. A terrible, terrible ending. Probably one of the worst endings to a fucking Raw that I have seen in so many years. Why would you end the fucking show in a tug of war? Like, what is the point of that? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you do that? But yeah, to me, still, for a lot of you guys that do love Roman Reigns, hey, good for you. But to me, I don't like Roman Reigns because to me he feels too green. Doesn't have any charisma. Doesn't have any wrestling skills. Um, Nothing really much I like about him. I don't know why they didn't. The one thing I think is gonna happen at WrestleMania, either two things. No, three things. Either Brock Lesnar wins, Roman Reigns wins. Excuse me, Roman Reigns wins. No, four. Uh, okay. Come on, you son of a booger. Okay. I was actually just thinking about it a couple seconds ago. Or Seth Rollins does two things. Cashes in his Money in the Bank um, contract before the match starts, and it's a triple threat match. Little girl is little puppy is going on the chair. So yeah. Seth Rollins, either the beginning of the match, brings this contract and cashes in cashes in the Money in the Bank, or Brock Lesnar wins, or Roman Reigns wins, or whatsoever, whoever wins. Um, Seth Rollins cashes in the Money in the Bank. To me, Roman Reigns. Why would you put a guy that you have faith in him, you have faith in the guy and everything, but he hasn't been proven to be a main eventer. He hasn't busted his ass day in and day out like a lot of guys, like Shawn Michaels, Sean Hickenbottom, or whatever you want to call him. Started right in the bottom, with Marty Jannetty, the Rockers. Started. The one thing they should have done with him, they should have done what they did with John Cena, make him either win the IC title or US title, or probably put him in a tag team. Put him in a tag team, and put a guy, let's say, a veteran and all that, that's going to teach him, that is going to say, you don't do this, you do that, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to make you into somebody. Or probably you should have had a mouthpiece. What I mean in that mouthpiece is you should have had a manager. That is the one thing a lot of guys need these days. A lot of guys don't know how to talk, but they fucking need a manager. With Brock Lesnar actually re-signing with WWE, everything is vastly different now. So yeah, it's a win-win situation. I do hope that Rollins, I should say, actually cashes in his Money in the Bank. That would probably, in my opinion, be the most amazing moment in WrestleMania history. But yeah, the Divas match and all that. Pretty much, the Divas division is pretty much what is wrong with WWE. Why would you put a circle of 4 women, always the same women, either in tag team, fighting for the title, always the same women? Trish Stratus, Lita, you had different women. You had Ivory, you had a fucking buttload of women. You had Luna Vachon, you had like tons of women that actually could wrestle and could give you an amazing match. But the Bella Twins, I don't really care about them because, to me, I don't think they really care about the business. Mostly the reason why they're as high as they are right now is mostly for John Cena and Dee Bryant. The other two, they're amazing women, amazing wrestlers, I should say. Okay, I can't really say the word right now, but yeah, it's just really getting repetitive. Like, bring in Ric Flair's daughter. She does look like a she-male, but I I don't know. She has amazing talent. Bring in the boss. What's her name again? Damn it, in NXT. Damn it, she calls herself the boss. I don't remember. I don't really watch that many episodes of NXT. I should really watch a lot of episodes of NXT. Kevin Owens, awesome. A lot of amazing wrestling in NXT. They should really like recreate a feud, NXT versus WWE. Like, create a feud. When I mean create a feud, like the NXT talent versus the main roster, like, on. Not the god awful fucking piece of shit NXT thing we got with a lot of the guys that they just abandoned the fucking thing after several months and all that. But just really invest. And why am I saying this? Investing is, number one, you could probably see certain guys. Okay, this guy right there, I want to see what he can do in the main event. Put him in the main event. I want to see what this guy can do. Put him in an IC title match, or probably just put him somewheres. Just to show what his talent is. If he can't talk, give him a manager. If he can't wrestle, make him a manager. If he can't, if he doesn't have any charisma, just do what they do with certain wrestlers. Just have 2-3 minute matches and all that, and just quick matches. But yeah, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, in my opinion, is pretty much pointless. Cesaro didn't really elevate his career, so what's the point of the Andre the Giant's Memorial thing Battle Royal? There's really, I have a lot of respect for Andre Rousimov and all that, but it comes to a point that it's like, I do understand that him and Hogan and like Macho Man and a lot of these guys built the foundation of that company, but it comes to a point that you how can you say this? It's like the guy was so good that nobody else was good. Like the WrestleMania 3 main event, him and Hogan, they always talk about it, but they never talk about the Austin Bret Hart match. You never talk about the Owen Hart versus Bret Hart match. You never talk about um, not certain, but a couple of the matches that Austin The Rock had at WrestleManias and all that. They don't really elevate those matches like WWE. Yeah, WrestleMania 3 and all that. Hogan slammed Andre. I don't know. Like, find somebody, something else. You got 31. Starting Sunday. Yep, 31 WrestleManias. You could actually find footage somewhere's different. But yeah. What other matches? Undertaker versus. Um, damn it. Bray Wyatt. Okay, yeah. Had a little brain fart right there. Uh, Bray Wyatt. I don't know how the match is gonna go, but I just can't wait to see what the match is gonna be like. Really good build up to the match itself. I don't know if you guys can hear the little doggy. Um, she's actually snoring. She's actually sleeping in her little basket and all that. She's snoring like I could hear her and such. But yeah. Um, but yeah. WrestleMania is supposed to be special, but it's not special anymore. Just like Raw. Raw is nothing really amazing anymore. It's like talk, 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 crappy match. Talk, 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 crappy match. Talk, talk, oh, one good match. Talk, talk, talk. And a god awful main event. Or probably sometimes a good main event. But just, I'm really like frustrated. Like, why would you end fucking Raw in the tug of war? Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, a go home show like that before a mega event like WrestleMania. Like, why would you fucking do that? Probably just the one thing you should have done is probably those two guys look eye to eye and all that. They don't say nothing. They don't do nothing. Just eye to eye. But yeah, the Sting Triple H thing. I don't know. It's probably just feeding Paul Levesque's ego and all that. In my own opinion. Sting, I have a lot of respect for him, but I lost a lot of respect for him when he went to TNA. Pretty much, he wasted a lot of his career in TNA, in my opinion. TNA didn't really respect him for what he really was. A lot of times, he was really a wasted talent, but yeah. Sometimes he was good in TNA, but sometimes it was really bad, and it wasn't really his fault. Um, I don't know, but just a little thing. What is really killing TNA right now is Dixie. It's been years, not years, but a couple, I think like a year and a half, 2 years since I've seen TNA. Actually watched the show. Destination America, I think now it comes on. So yeah, ugh. They had like a mega channel, Spike TV. They lost everything. Like they had some amazing talent in there. Like Samoa Joe used to be unstoppable killing fucking machine, but the last couple years he was a fucking joke, in my opinion. Um, Kurt Angle. It's really a shame that Vince and Triple H, even Stephanie, don't want to have anything to do with him because he's not the greatest wrestler ever. But to me, he was really entertaining. I had actually watched a SmackDown episode a couple days ago, and it was really awesome. Yeah, for a lot of you guys remember his little wig thing when he actually wore and all that. That no, fuck, please. Okay. Whew, I was scared right there. Yeah, his little wig thing. That was funny. But when Kurt Angle got serious, his characters really like progressed and everything. But his funny type of gimmick was awesome. Um, what other WrestleMania? Oh yeah, the pre-show. I think it's I think it is for the tag team title. I think, if I do remember. They should have put that damn match in the main event, not the main event, but in the event itself. Why would you put a guy like Cesaro and a lot of these guys in a pre-show? Put him in the fucking show itself. Like, it pisses me off that shit like that. You make him you make Cesaro win the Andre the Giant, like I was saying several minutes ago. You actually make him win the Andre the Giant and try to elevate his career, but because Vince doesn't like him, he doesn't see anything in him. Vince doesn't like. I'm pretty sure Vince doesn't like European people or foreign people and all that. Um, well, she's really snoring. Pretty sure a lot of you guys can hear her. I don't know if the microphone can pick it up, but yeah. Um, yeah. What else can I talk about the wrestling? Pretty much WrestleMania. I'm gonna watch it. I have my WWE Network on my PlayStation, so yeah, I'm gonna be able to watch it. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna watch. I actually took a weekend off just for the WrestleMania weekend. I'm gonna watch Saturday. I'm gonna watch the induction of the Macho Man. Ooh yeah. Nah, terrible Macho Man thing. But I'm actually gonna sit here, actually eat Slim Jim, just for late great Randy Poffo, because I do remember a lot of his Slim Jim commercials and all that. Just for how can I call this? Just for a memory or a tribute to the late great Randy Poffo. Medusa, it really surprised me that they're gonna induct her. Wow, that really surprised me. And Kevin Nash being inducted, and a lot of even the Bushwhackers. Wow, wow, she's really snoring really loud. Holy crap, jeez. Yeah, what else can I talk about other than WrestleMania? Um, Probably one day my ultimate dream is to go to WrestleMania and actually um, be there and go see also the induction ceremony. I would have loved to have been there in the induction of Macho Man, but hey, you can't have everything. So yeah, the wrestling business pretty much. Um, to me is a joke. I'm gonna watch WrestleMania, but I do watch Raw, but I rarely watch SmackDown. I do watch like old episodes of SmackDown on WWE Network, but yeah, it's really like terrible sometimes. Like I skip and skip and skip and skip. Like I don't give a crap. Like you watch Raw, you get a 20-25 minutes promo that what? It's over? Like, Triple H is so boring. Stephanie too. The one thing is, what was the point of the WrestleMania Survivor Series main event? What was the point of getting rid of those two guys? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. We for a year and a half, close to 2 years, we had Stephanie and Triple H as the authority and all that. Vince should really like be like in the middle of that. Do something. Like, it's so fucking boring. Like, do something different. Like, it's not the ministry. It's not the corporate ministry. It's not the corporations. It's a long fucking way from that. Like, it's like a terrible nightmare, in my opinion. But yeah, we're fans, we're idiots, we don't know anything about wrestling. If we go to Triple H, oh yeah, did you wrestle for 20 some years? Did you bust your ass day in and day out? No, shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing about wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since I was 6, 7, and let me fucking tell you, back in the day, it was awesome watching wrestling and Hulk Hogan and like Macho Man and such. But the one thing that really pisses me off about the induction of Macho Man, I would have wished that it could have been his brother, Laney Poffo, because one of the biggest pieces of shit, in my opinion, Hogan, that couldn't give two shits about Randy Poffo, that doesn't really care about him. The only reason why Hogan is doing this is for the fame and for the money and for this and just to say, oh yeah, we actually reconciled before he died and everything. BS. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. Hogan is one of the biggest backstabbing motherfuckers I've ever seen in the wrestling business. If it involves money, I'm pretty sure Terry Bollea would stab you. Just like that. Stab you in the back. Just for money. That's how much of a piece of shit Hogan is. Half of it, he destroyed TNA with Eric Bischoff. Because before Hogan and Bischoff came in, TNA was actually doing good. But the second they came in, they fucking destroyed it. I'm going back and forth and such. ROH has been a long time. I do own a lot of ROH DVDs and all that. A couple of them, not that much, but a couple of them. The Indies, I don't really watch the Indies. I mostly watch Raw and the pay-per-views, because I don't have the money to really, like, 20 some bucks per event. It's starting to get pretty expensive. Excuse me. Pretty expensive to buy it, like PWG and CZW, which I don't really care for. Probably one of the worst companies, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys hate it too, is XPW. Created by a former, or probably still, porn director, porn filmmaker, Rob Black. So yeah, a terrible company. Actually, I don't know if I'm the only person on the planet that actually has like the only pay-per-view ever of XPW. And they actually did a pay-per-view. I'm not gonna post it because I don't want to be sued by XPW, but yeah, that's pretty. That was pretty bad. I spent like $10 for it. It was supposed to be like a second one, but I think the company went bankrupt, and then years later it came back. But there's one event I always want to see was Go Funk Yourself. Terry Funk was in that event and such. But wrestling now, like I said in the beginning, is a joke. because a lot of the wrestling, like the guys don't really care about the style and everything. Mostly hardcore style wrestling, um, North America is not compared. Let's say you go to Japan, you get your ass kicked because Japan, it's rough. It's a really rough um, style of wrestling compared to here. Leon White, Vader, a really rough style of wrestler. Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, whatever hell you want to call him. But his persona, Cactus Jack, in WCW, he had two matches that I do to this day still love. The one at Halloween Havoc, him versus Vader, and I think the other one was on Saturday night. They didn't have Monday Nitro yet. I think it was 2 years later they had Monday Nitro, but yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to make a wrestling video, everybody. It's probably a terrible video, but for any of you guys out there that do love wrestling and that do support it, please do comment and such, and I'll see you guys after WrestleMania. I'm gonna make a review of WrestleMania itself and just what I thought of the event. Probably do also the day before that a review of probably, well, not a review, probably my thoughts on induction ceremony and all that, which I'm gonna watch live on WWE Network. So yeah, see you Sunday, everybody. Good day.